Today you're learning about conditioning, and conditioning is specific for whatever the task you're trying to go and complete. It's not a one-size-fits-all. And because of that, whether you're a 12-round pro, whether you're a 4-round pro, 10-round pro, 8-round pro, 3-round amateur, or somebody who just boxes for fun, conditioning is going to be different for each and every one of you. So today I'm going to show you 3 ways that we condition for boxing. Spoiler alert, none of them include running. Judging by where we're at, that should give you a hint of what's going on. However, stay to the end for complete context, as it will change your mind and your idea of what conditioning means for boxing. Let's get into it. First exercise we have is actually 2. It's going to be a seated calf raise and a rear delt. And we're going to use the pec fly machine to go ahead and do that. Now, the reason why we're working on those things, and these are isolations where we're focusing on one individual muscle group. This is going to help if you have a weak link in the chain at all. As boxers, you are very much rounded, which means that you use the front part of your body more than your posterior chain, which is your back. So the rear delts is going to help you open up that shoulder, because your delts is the entirety of your shoulder, which is the front, the side, and the back as well. Boxers were used to being like this a lot. So doing the rear delt is going to help you out, open that up a little bit. Now, when it comes to the seated calf machine, your calves are your stabilizers. So all that starting and stopping that you do, you need to make sure that you have a muscle that is able to handle that, so you can continue to do the starting and stopping through the entirety of the rounds. And we do that with the seated calf raise. A couple of examples of how you could break this down from a sets and reps standpoint. For the rear delts, you can get into a 3x8, and you do each arm 8 at a time before you go ahead and switch. Then you can come over to the calf machine, the seated calf machine, right away and do 3x8 as well. Here's a major difference for you guys. You're not lifting weights in order to be a bodybuilder, which means the muscle doesn't have to be big. You're just trying to make sure that that muscle works and it's strong. A strong muscle doesn't mean a big muscle, and a big muscle doesn't mean a strong muscle. We want to make sure that we're conditioning ourselves for the task at hand. So this is exercise 1 of 3, which is actually a set that you can put together: seated calf raise and rear delts on the pec fly machine. The second exercise we're doing is actually a compound lift. Now, compound lift is a full body lift, predominantly one particular muscle group. So right now, that is a single leg landmine RDL. Now, when it comes to lifting for athleticism or lifting to be in a specific sport, especially boxing for you guys, and we're conditioned to be a boxer today, the compound lift is going to be paired with a low-level plyometric. The reason why we do that is we want to make sure that the muscle group that we're using now gets incorporated in a movement that is similar to what we would do in our specific sport. So single leg landmine RDL is the first part of the movement. We're looking for strength once again, not a lot of reps, but we are going to go high in intensity, which higher weight, lower reps. That's how you would build strength as opposed to building size, which is a big thing for the boxers. And then we'll get into a low level plyometric, which is a banded side to side. We're going to be in our boxing stance. Last conditioning thing that we're doing today in the exercise is actually bike sprints. I said, spoiler alert, we're not running as part of the conditioning for boxing. However, bike sprints are important. As a boxer, you're thinking about 3 levels of cardio. You're thinking about low intensity steady state cardio, which is a little bit slow, almost like a walk. You have moderate intensity steady state cardio, moderate intensity steady state cardio, which is a little bit like a jog, how you would get your miles in. But then you have high intensity interval training, which is what we're conditioning on the bike sprint. So when you're conditioning yourself for a specific sport, you have to go through all things that may potentially happen when you perform at what you're doing. Bike sprints is the way that we're going to do it. We'll get into a breakdown of it, but depending on your level, whether you're beginning, intermediate, or more advanced. That's a wrap on 3 ways to condition yourself for boxing. Like I said, you guys understand from a spoiler alert, this did not include your miles. Hopefully this made sense to you from a context standpoint. If you have more questions and you need more details on how to exactly do a specific workout that we went through, I got you as well. Jesse, thank you for helping me out. But also for Jesse, for you guys, whether you're signing up for the FOOTWORK course or whether you're signing up for the Daily-ish Fighter Library, that is a weekly cost for you guys. Jesse is he's preparing to be an amateur fighter and have his first amateur fight. There is a cost for training. Training is not free. So we want to make sure that if you want to dedicate, if you want to donate to Jesse's cause, go ahead and do so. The link when you sign up for the Daily-ish Fighter Library or the FOOTWORK, I'll put his discount code in there for you guys. When you sign up, proceeds will go to him to help him out with his fight journey, or whatever that may be. But I'll have the code on the screen for you guys, and I'll also put the code in the description for you guys to help Jesse out on his journey for his first first amateur fight. But ask me questions. That's what I make videos on. I'll see you guys in the next one. Appreciate you.